Welcome back to Garth Farms on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. So, moved into September. Basically, I'll just do a quick flyover so you guys can see. So, the fields are done. These are our ones here. And is that one ours as well? Potentially? I can't remember which ones they are. No, it's these two, isn't it? It's the little L shape. This one here, this one here. So, basically did a little bit of work off camera, so I finished off the mowing as you saw the other day, but then I've gone up and baled everything up, and I've also gone and wrapped it, and I've got a new bale trailer because the one I had wasn't working very well, so got this one at the moment. So we'll give that a go. It's doing the job as it stands. We're quite pleased with that. I'm definitely gonna do something in this area. The bales at the moment, I've put one of the bale storage systems in here, but as they're wrapped, I think they can live outside, which would be better, because then it frees this area up for like hay bales and straw bales. So at the moment we have, what did it say down there, 63 bales. So 51 of them will be silage. They just show us grass at the moment because they're still fermenting. 10 of them are grass bales, and then we've got 2 straw bales in there, so that's fine. Get equipment. I can't remember now. I wonder, is there a way? Can I have a look at the leasing and stuff? There probably is, and I'm just not used to this yet. So let's have a look. If I look at this, does it tell me if I lease it or own it? Doesn't tell me, just says everything is owned. Basically, we've got that bale wrapper. I think I've bought everything, but I've got it on finance. I wonder if we go into vehicles and finance that way. No, it will be somewhere, won't it? I'm just not seeing it. Loan system? No. Where is it then, I wonder? Anyway. The cows, all doing okay. We've got some food in there. They're going to need a bit more. They've only got grass in there at the moment. So as soon as that silage ferments, then I'll start chucking that in. I won't do TMR until we've got a bit more money together. And plus, we've got a real mix of ages. We do need a... Oh, no, we don't. We've got a brown Swiss young bull, but will be old enough from next month to start reproducing. These girls are good to go. This one's a long way off. This one's good to go. Oh, we could do with a Holstein bull then, couldn't we? That's old enough, and then we could maybe, whoa, run into the back of my class there. Oh, hello. Yes, aren't you noisy? Hello, how are we? Right, let's have a quick look on here then. So, wow, none. That is disappointing. That's all right, actually, that one. But we've only got 4,500, so we don't really doing that. Yeah, we're definitely buying you. Thank you. And I know, you wouldn't have mixed breeds and stuff, but just for the sake of the Let's Play, we'll do that. So nip out of there. Big thank you to all of you who commented on the last video. I'm recording this on Thursday evening at about, what are we now? 9:30 at night. Now the episode 2 is literally just dropped. At the moment, the issue I've got is I release episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I also now record on a Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm going to change that up next week. We're going to move to a Monday and Wednesday for release, which means then you've got 24 hours to comment, and I will see it and be able to make changes then in the recordings on the following day. Now, sometimes I'm going to double up on my recordings and try and do it back to back. I'm quite tempted, if I can, for the Let's Play to do more recordings and more releases, but the way it then affects the channel is a bit, it could have a sort of detrimental impact on the channel, weirdly, because the videos won't get as many views, that sort of thing. But yeah, thank you to all of you who commented. Thank you for all the help. Phil, Velvet, Keith, Groot. There was a whole bunch of you. who was it? Hold that thought 2 seconds. I know it's probably just gone really quiet for you guys. Farmer T. I hope this is all still recording properly. Yeah, and then D-Dog, the Warwick Dog. All the help, all the advice, and engagement of just trying to help me figure a few things out, especially with the courseplay, and to Rob as well, who messaged me about that and has taught me through a lot of stuff about the PC. The imagery where it was pink is blatantly a Saxingham map thing, because it's a pink sun. I put a couple of pictures of that up on the Discord. I think the power of the computer definitely plays a part in how impactful it is, like your graphics card, I'm guessing, but overall everyone has it, even like the high spec computers that are used by like the big dogs like Scroft and Dagwin and stuff. I can still see that pink tinge on their harvesters, so it's not a me issue as such, which is really good to know. Downloaded a few things for the PC because I am completely new to all of this. Girls, blimey, I'm trying to talk. The AMD graphics stuff and the, is it Corsair, basically light system. What it has, it does seem to have improved things. The game seems a bit crisper. The computer sounds like a plane taking off occasionally. It probably doesn't help that it's really hot in the house, so yeah, bit of balancing work to do, but we're other than that, we're good. So we've got £4,000. That grass will already have started to grow now, unfortunately. So I'm loath to go and roll it at this stage because it'll just kill. Yeah, see, growth stage 2. This extra info box, by the way, the mod, brilliant, love it. Just having that extra bit of info is so good. Yeah, so growth stage 2. So if we went and rolled this now, then we taking it back a stage just to add the fertilization to it. We haven't got the money to justify throwing the fertilizer all over it, so we're not going to do it now. I haven't done anything with precision farming on here either. How much would it be? I mean, it's grass. We don't need to, I don't think. I don't know, does grass come under precision farming with what you need to do to it? I don't know. So I mean, at the moment, sandy loam and loam. Sorry, loamy sand and sandy loam. But it's an expected yield potential. Is that minus 97%? That can't be right, surely. I don't know what these numbers mean. 65, 60, sorry, 58, 61. Environmental scores are there? But that's different to... I have a lot to learn, clearly. 100, no, it's not a minus then, so it's just the 104% in that one. Oh, hello, Gales is looking good. It's Kutcher's the problem, isn't it? It's the one that's struggling. So yeah, we're just going to have to let that grow out. There's nothing more we can really do with that. So we'll just let this grow out now, and then we'll do, and we'll basically recut all 3 fields, and we'll do some hay. We can then sell a load of this silage as soon as it's silage to start the money coming in out of interest. I've misjudged this a touch. It's there. It's at the back. I wonder what is at the back of this. I wonder if we could find it and see it. Is it going to be somewhere? There, you can sort of see the... I think it's there. Open storage dialogue. Yeah, annoying. Let's open, if we get one of the 51 silage bales, so it'll drop inside. I can do that from the inside. I'm not saying I have to do it from there. I was just going to look where it was. So the trigger is basically within the wall. Annoying, but not the end of the world. This is 31% fermented, so it's got a little while to go. Why does it do this? Someone tell me that then. So why is it the power tools comes up like that, but other times it'll come up like an option screen like that. Why does it do it differently? Toggle super strength. Yep, thanks very much. Just make our lives a bit easier for a second, and then we'll toggle it back off. So I know there's a, is it Shift and S or Alt and S or something? I don't know. Yeah, so not much to do. Whoa. Don't do that, mate. Do it yourself. Not masses for us to do at the moment. Not masses of money for us to do much with either. We could, because it's a relaxed playthrough, look to like basically get some kit. There's no there's nothing really for us to be getting on with. I mean, what could we do? I mean, we could do. I mean, is that ready to growth? I mean, that's no good. So I don't think there's anything. What is that? Green beans, eh? Blimey. How do you harvest green beans? They're still growing on the soybeans. I mean, we could, I guess, gift ourselves a bit of money, turn this into maybe turn broth into a crop field. As it's just a let's play and a bit of a sort of fun way for me to learn how to play the game with precision farming and a few other things. Well, I'll tell you what, well, that's the other thing as well, right? Why? Because what I want to do is toggle HUD on off, add remove menu, save game, exit to menu. Because what I want to do is I want to have a look at the, there's a more powerful, I want to do like the see now that F12 for me just sets it back to my desktop and opens up things. What I really want to do, what if is it because I'm not in a vehicle? Oh, look at that, it's because I'm not in a car. Well. Right, okay then. So let's take the Ford over there. Now then, the purists amongst you obviously will hate this because I'm not necessarily going to give myself too much more money, but I think just for the sake of content and just for a bit of learning, I'm going to gift myself this enormous field. And then using the dev tools, let's see if I can figure this out then. So using, I've done it again, sorry, hang on. Using the dev tools, I'm going to, so we are in Roth. Right, okay, so under the dev tools, fields. So now I'm going to come out of this. I can say, there it is. Set farm landowner field, 32 to my farm. Yes. Updated ownership of farmland 32 to my farm. And look at that, we now own it. So it hasn't messed around with any money. We can also, within dev tools then, if I go all the way back up to set, I tell you what month are we in for crops? So you would be harvesting grapes, green beans, long grain rice, parsnips, red beet, sorghum. Could do sorghum, spinach. So we've missed all the sort of cereal crops, haven't we? So let's do a sorghum then. Let's turn it into sorghum, right? So function F12, go into, I don't want to be parked in here, do I? Because I'm going to destroy it. So let's get off it at least. Function F12. Because this will allow us to mess around a little bit with the course play as well, because I might be able to set a course and stuff. So it would certainly give us a bit more to play with. Right, so if I go into set field, so like we are now, so we're in Roth. We're going to say, change this to where is it? Sorghum. We're going to say it is harvest ready. Grass cut, none, cultivated, seedbed ploughed, raw as bridge, sown, direct sown, planted. Ready to harvest? I guess, ready to harvest. I don't know what the difference between that is, the harvest and harvest other, so we'll just say harvest. Ground layer. Ah, okay, no, we don't any of that, do we? Because it's been done. We'll say it's been... no, we won't say it's been ploughed. We'll say it's had 50% fertiliser, and we'll say... the save on lime in it, because that is a faff. We'll say it's 100% lime. We'll say it's got... a small dance. Can we just say it's not? Okay. Needs rolling, no. Clear height types, by founder, no. So, confirm. And look at that. Come out of that, come out of that, come out of that. Turn this engine off because it's a bit noisy. And look at that. Field 32, Roth, we own it. Potential yield 4.37. Land area 10.9 acres. Crop top sorghum ready to harvest. So now, if we, again, I know it's cheaty. Can I do it from this one? Or, so if I add remove money. So to add money, so it's just put the number in. So we're going to need a harvester and some kit. If I just lease it, let's just chuck 40,000 in for now, right? So I'll sort it out afterwards. Just chuck 40,000 in. We'll go into here. There's no harvesters on the sale. We'll go into... it's a big old field, so we don't want to go too small, I guess. We want to sort things by price, send in, and disable the grouping. So we'll come these middle ones. What about the... just trying to think one. I always go for this one. I just always go to it. We should probably go with that one. That's 69. But right, let's have a look. Yeah, that's too much. So how much is it going to be to lease this? Holy moly! But it's not about money, is it? We're just cheating this just to get a bit of fun and do the game a bit. So okay, so we'll lease that then, right? And then we will. Holy camole, we're going to need to. So that is that. What's that? The flex 1080. So if we go into grain headers, find the flex. Where is she? 1080. Go into combinations. Insurance off the N60, N35. So we'll lease that as well. And then we should, and this will be the test. This, I'm going to have to find a way of messaging the map creator, Martin, because I could probably, if I knew anything about, you know, Giant's Editor GE, I might be able to resolve this myself, but the fact that these things spawn so close to the skips and the building, you can't actually get on the front of them. If they were spun around the other way, it wouldn't matter. Or we just moved the point back. Why aren't... oh, there we are. Now then, so this is where, again, the dev tools comes in really handy, because on a PC, we can say, toggle super strength, yes please, and dare I, but I can very cautiously and carefully, whoa, like that, all being well, that's still facing somewhere I can get it. Ah, bad hands. I keep jumping on the desktop, sorry. Toggle that back off. So if we now jump into our harvester, and then if we bring up horseplay and Alt and 0, is it? Yes, for auto drive. I am learning. Hook that up, and then get our mouse that you guys can't see. And we say, Garth Farm, please drive. And if we hit that, Now I did a bit of editing because this was a little bit tight on this corner, and with this being so long, blimey, that was a bit close. Yeah, it was just a bit tight in the corner, so we may well still have the issue when we take that next left and again turn into the farm, because this thing's just massive, isn't it? It's a touch oversized really for what we're trying to do. You can turn those little white arrows off within the course play menu. This is actually, so it would be where is it? I have seen it somewhere. Definitely seen it somewhere. Where are you? I'm probably looking right at it, aren't I? And I'm just not. Who knows? Oh no! What's happened here? You're stuck on the tree, mate. Right, okay, so let's turn you off a sec then. So, good opportunity for us to have a little mess around. We do that, and if I move that so I can have a look, and if I remember rightly, it's just right click like that, and right click that one out a bit. Then I'll spin the camera around so we can have a bit of a look down the road. And then right click and drag that one out a bit. And then if I come out of the editor, just start her up again. Whoa, 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 where are you going? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh dear. No. Well, we'll never know. Whoa, what have I done there? Yeah. What are you caught up on, mate? Just absolutely leathered it into the... And now I'm proper stuck. Why am I so stuck? I don't understand. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's still catching the tree. I'm just going to have to... This is ugly, isn't it? But classic midlife Simster. Leave the mistakes in. So others can marvel at my abysmal gameplay. Thankfully, there's no collisions listed on these hedges. Right, now that we're back on the right side of the road, let's see if it can work. Blimey. Sorry about that, everyone. Fun and games, eh? We're probably not going to make this next turn, are we? But it's all about learning, isn't it? It's all the learning curve. Big glug of tea then. Hopefully it didn't come through the mic, because I can imagine that's a very nice sound on a microphone. Right, I just want to see if this works. If it does, and in the editing process, I'll try and remember to just jump us forward. Or not quite. It's just catching that sign. Right, I'll see you back at the farm. Okie dokie. So... how on earth... I'll drop that off. What is fair to suggest is that this harvester is too big for this farm. Because yeah, it's just massive. Certainly the header is anyway, and using the harvester to bring the header through this farm is yeah, also just asking for trouble. Right, so we are just going to have to damage some crop. There's just no two ways about this, but the field is enormous, so it's going to be the best way I could do this. With it being on a dolly as well, I'm just going to end up just destroying this field. can just try... Nope. Well... I wonder if I could... if that's just enough, maybe. Should we give it a go? I don't think it is, because I don't think I'll be able to get that angle on that, but... we can have a little go, can't we? Let's unfold this. Actually, we might be better off not unfolding, so that ladder. We just push, 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 push. I appreciate, you know, no farmer in their right mind is actually ever really going to do this. Excellent. Right. Can we drag you out from underneath there to at least allow the harvester in? Is that enough clearance? Yes. Oh, blimey. Right, so if we... let me think about this. If I unfold this, drop the header, start the header up, I'll come up here because we've got the tractor in the way and that would just really upset a worker. Now then, if I go into this and just say OK and do a worker, they should now just carry on from pretty much where I've started from. Right, okay. So let me think about this logically then. Can I... Nice. Let's get out of this field of this thing. Get down there, get down there, get down there. Don't catch the gate. Excellent. Okay. So... I'm trying to think now logically about a course play. So if we brought a track down there where the tractor is and the telehandler is, and then round here and in the weight area was pretty much where I'm parked now, or just inside that field, I guess. I wonder, and then we set it. It's a lot of work, isn't it, the auto driving course play, but I'm guessing if I was to do it, I won't do it now, I'll try and do it off camera because it'll be really boring to watch, but if I bring a route that comes down here and around, right, just as a one of the paths that links back to Garth, so it's just a route as if it's a road. So that'll link in here, come back up there. From that, then, I could do... if I made it one way, so it comes down the wider one there, goes in here, the waiting area, the holding area by here, and then it should then just go and find the harvester of its own accord, shouldn't it? I think. I'll tell you what, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Have I actually got a big trailer, or did I... no, we haven't got a I haven't got a blinking trailer, have I? Because I got rid of it for the bale trailer, but it was also doubling up as my crop. What would have been just a standard trailer. Right, that's a bit of a problem. So it's interesting. Why have they all of a sudden changed how they look? It's because I took one out, is it? How bizarre. Cows, be quiet. So we don't have anything there. So if we have a little look at trailers, I mean, we're going to need one, aren't we? There's no two ways about it. Don't want an auto loader, we just want a nice normal trailer, please. Let's get into the too expensive reams here. But we need it to be have a little bit of ability to hold. Hmm. What's it doing? 17, 20,000. So if we did hire purchase on that, we paid, let's call it 10% over 5 years, £200 a month. £205 a month. Purchase that. Thanks very much. Okay, let's just right. I'll go and grab that. I'll back in a sec. Right. So all being well, I mean, it's not gonna like. It's really not gonna like the fact that it's not got a headland. It's not going to be able to get to that, is it? What should we do about that? So if I take over, I don't think you get crop destruction. So just for the purpose of a test, I don't think, because I haven't done a headland, have I, on this field? That's the problem. So it's not going to be able to find its way in. So I haven't done a headland. Ah, that is a problem. Alright, let's just see what happens. So if I change this to Roth 32 weight, and look at that. And what should happen is this guy should come in. Let me unload a load of the sorghum into there, and then it should take it back up to the Garth farm point. What I've also done is put a waypoint in for the slurry. I will eventually put one in for the milk. I'll have to do a headland for this field, I think, because then it's got its way around, sort of finding its way around. Now, if all is well, I mean, is it just gonna... Right, so if I get rid of that, what does it do now, though? What's it waiting on? What's it thinking? Clearing crop. Look at that. So, if I put the course play on, so it unloads, yeah, but it's not got anywhere to go, so it's out of the way. So if I go back into this now then, right, and I tell you what I need to do is turn off the editor, sorry, turn that off so we get rid of all these lines. Bring my ability to turn the camera around as well. What are you going to do now, mate? So, put it back on the worker. Right, I'll bring you guys back in when this worker is over the 80%. Okay, so it's hit 60%, which is the trigger to tell the worker to come and do something. Unfortunately, because the paths aren't set, this worker's having a bit of a... Hot. Where are you going? Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Come on, my friend. Come back over here. Blimey. Oh, dear. Well, I'm guessing that's because I haven't set the headland so that it's got no, like, track to sort of follow. So if we'd have done the headland, it probably would have been alright. So if let's go out to here then, right? And then click it again. Let's see what it does. So the harvester is on 89, so it should be calling it. Lights are on. What are you waiting for, my friend? I didn't click anything. Oh, engine off as well. Right, unload combine, waiting for call. So you're just waiting for the pipe to come out of you. So that's about to happen. So the pipe comes out. Pipe is out. Tractor's off. Here we go. So I think if I gave it the headland sort of pass, so it had a track around the field to find its way around, so it knows not to go charging off into the neighbouring fields like it did, that might fix that problem. What I want to do is I just want to see. The thing is, it's going to struggle now, isn't it, to find its way back to Garth Farm Trigger up there, because it hasn't got a way to find. It's the same issue. It's not going to have a way to find its way out of the field. It's just going to go charging towards who knows what. But I can do, you know, I can do some work on this offline. Right, what are you going to do then? So you're thinking about it, waiting for room. So combine's off. Still waiting for room, so it's going to leave it until it's out of the way completely. It's very clever in that the sort of coding for all this. Still waiting for room. Right, okay, there we are. So it can't calculate the path. So it needs... I'm guessing it needs that headland, doesn't it? It needs to have some way to find its way back out. Back onto this track. And then off there. Now the question is, what do we do with crop in this map as well? Because we don't have anywhere to store it. What I will do as well, by the way, I won't benefit financially out of any of this. I will just basically put myself back to a few thousand. I might buy enough, keep some for like equipment, so I can start doing the field and getting it ready for planting and things. But yeah, we're not gonna have like such a cheat of like we're gonna keep loads of it and basically like cheat our way through loads of free money. Could I dump it in there? I guess I could, even without the... You know, I don't think I've got the, like, unload anywhere mod, which I've seen. But I'm wondering if, because it's a barn, like this, I wonder if I can just unload it. So if I say, raise crane tool, oh gosh, no, I don't do that. Right, unload here. Look at that. Have some sorghum on the floor. Look at that. So again, not masses in the episode, but enough and sort of interesting learning points for me. Some things to think about and try and improve on. Need to have a bit of a play with the course play and the auto drive stuff to try and set the... Whoa, forgot I'd left a tractor there. Try and set this field up over here. Again, if you already do subscribe, follow, like, comment, all those things. If you are a paying member to the on Ko-fi or via YouTube, thank you ever so much for your support. It's really what drives me and keeps me going. So thank you. If you do want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that and completely free is just to give this video a like and then subscribe. If there's anything in this made you laugh, smile, think I didn't know that, or I will never do that because he's an idiot, but at least I know not to do it, it's worthy of a like. I'm sure it is. And if you don't subscribe, it must be worthy of a subscription as well. So please consider doing that for me. But otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining me again. I will see you on the next episode. So until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.